So we're going to go on a very special trip that we've all been on. We've all been on this trip before. So it's going to be a little trip down memory lane. And we'll start, as always, by dropping into the breath. Just noticing, having gratitude, and really feeling that breath. And now bringing into your mind's eye one of our favorite places where we've all experienced warm memories of La Quiera. And it's time for us to go outside. The back door opens. It's a very heavy door. We open the door and step out onto the cement steps and walk down. But before we leave the steps, we leave our shoes at the bottom of the stairs. And we walk barefoot through the grass that is beautifully cut. And we can smell the smells of the freshly cut grass. And it's nighttime, so the grass feels cool on our feet. A little bit damp, but still the ground is soft, as though we are walking on a carpet that is just beautiful and comfortable under our feet. But we are aware because we don't want to step on any little pebbles. But we walk mindfully, very slowly, as we walk over to our left-hand side, under the lemon trees, where there's a beautiful roaring fire. The same fire that we experienced when we were there the last time. And as we slowly walk there, we look up and we see a magic carpet of beautiful glowing stars. And as we look ahead, we see the magic of all of those tiny, tiny little fireflies flitting around, lighting the scene as we move towards that fire. We find a seat, and on that seat is a pencil and some paper. As we sit down by the fire, we notice the crackling. We notice the smell of the wood combined with the smell of the lemon trees. And we notice how beautiful it feels to be wrapped up in the warmth of this fire, because the grass was a little cool and the air is a little cooler. And we sit in silence as we really stare into that fire and just bring that silence that we are all in inside of us, as we see that we have that silence. We can observe the beauty of the fireflies and the stars. We can observe the beauty of the trees, the night sky, and the beauty of everyone who's sitting around this fire with us. Some of us just stare at the fire because of that attraction to the flames dancing. And others look around at each other, and when we catch each other's eyes, we give a warm, loving smile. We just take that moment to soak in all of our surroundings, feeling how good this feels, that we are all connected around this beautiful fire. And as we sit and take in all of our surroundings, we notice there's some thoughts and emotions that are really trying to peek their way into our minds. On one hand, we know this is ego trying to get our attention. And we know that we are committed not to living in ego, but we can't help it because we're human. But as we sit and we allow that ego voice to start to get louder, we realize that we can write these ego thoughts down one at a time, one on each piece of paper. Because when we are ready, we can throw that paper into the fire and let these ego thoughts go as we work together to create a more connected and beautiful world for ourselves. And in a moment, I'm going to stop talking and let you write on your imaginary paper with your imaginary pencil. What are the things that are creeping in right now that you would like to let go of? Giving yourself full permission to release the thoughts, to release the emotions, because they are not serving us. All the while knowing we can't be too hard on ourselves that we have these thoughts and emotions because we are human. The power is in writing them down and letting them go. So for the next few moments in silence, write down your thoughts and emotions that you would like to say goodbye to. And when you hear my voice again, we are going to put them into that fire. So pick up that pencil and start to write. And just before you crumple up that paper, write down or draw a little note to yourself about how much you love you. And take that I love me little note, whether it's a heart or the words. And before we toss everything else into the fire, hold that right up to your heart. I love me. I give myself full permission to let go of the things that are no longer serving me, or the things that may actually be harming me, because I am now aware. And when I ring one bell, you are going to take a few moments to release all that is on your paper or your papers. As you throw them into the fire and watch them magically disappear into ashes. Watch that flame catch the paper. And watch the thoughts and emotions just disappear. And after the flames have quieted down, you're going to hear Philip's voice.
And very easily and gently, as you watch the embers glowing from the papers that you've thrown into the fire, you sit back in your chair, watching the flames, watching the smoke rising into the dark evening air. The stars above, way above, are twinkling. You notice that on either side of you there's little blinking lights of the fireflies as well. You can feel the warmth of the fire. Your legs feel warm from the radiating heat. Even the ground beneath your feet is warming now. You hear the crackling of logs You can smell the fragrance of the logs of wood that are burning. You feel peaceful and content. You have noticed that you have released something within you that you are able to become aware of. They are simply aspects of you that are no longer required. They were neither good nor bad. They were simply thought forms, energies, misunderstandings perhaps, that you desired to release. And this is what you have done. You are able to feel pleased with yourself that you have taken these steps. You look around and you see that you are supported by like-hearted, loving beings just like you. You are experiencing this transformational occurrence all together, all as one. Each have put their own papers into the fire for the transformation to take place. Those words have been changed into heat and light and smoke, and they have moved into another realm. They have transformed right before your eyes. The written words are no more. They are no longer part of your experience. You have allowed the wonderful flames before you to transform that which you desired. You still feel the glow of the fire upon your body. You feel Mother Earth beneath the soles of your feet. You feel warmth, yet you can feel a faint yet powerful pulsation of energy through the soles of your feet. Imagining what that might be like. You're enjoying the time sitting around the fireplace, feeling safe, feeling supported, feeling an integral part of something much greater. Those around you feel the same way. You begin to feel the pulsation flowing into your body, becoming much more noticeable now to you. It is almost like a pulsation of an enormous being. You notice this, and then you begin to realize that this is the pulse of our Mother Earth. You are able to feel Mother Earth with your senses. You feel the ground. You feel the air around you. You can smell and taste the air around you. You can hear the crackling of the wood from Mother Earth being transformed into heat and light. And you begin to know that you are part of Mother Earth. You are made of the same stuff as Mother Earth. There is no difference. You begin to realize that you are also part of all the things that grow and live upon Mother Earth. The blades of grass beneath your feet. Even the chair you're sitting on is made from materials provided by Mother Earth. The air around you is created by our mother through the miracle of photosynthesis. The molecules in the air, the atoms in the air that you're breathing in, are part of Mother Earth. The little fireflies that you saw earlier are part of Mother Earth. Perhaps when you came down the steps to walk across the lawns, you saw the little kitty cats. They too are part of Mother Earth. Down the hillside in the forest, there are other little creatures living in the forest. There are birds and rabbits and deer. Even the little wild boars in the forest, all a part of Mother Earth, as are you. There is no separation between you and the earth. You are part of something infinitely greater than you had previously considered. You are feeling this now. As you look into the fire that is still blazing before you, you begin to notice that the fire has turned into a most glorious violet blaze. This fire is a transformative fire. The violet flame that you see before you has transformed all of the words that you recorded. And now you have released those words. And the violet flame is now transforming you as well. You feel the warmth from the violet flames beneath your feet that have traveled through Mother Earth to the soil beneath your feet. You feel the warmth, the radiance. The warmth is filling the soles of your feet and traveling up your calves, into your knees, into your thighs. It seems as if there is a beautiful blazing violet light at the very base of your spine where you're sitting. It is warm and comforting. It is transformational. The warmth and radiance travels further up your body to the area just below your navel. You feel this. The warmth continues. The violet flame is expanding within you. It is comforting and reassuring. The warmth travels further up your body to your solar plexus. And you notice that the violet flame is blazing here as well. The violet flame is cleansing, transforming all that is no longer required by you, just like the paper you threw into the fire. And the warmth continues yet further up into the center of your chest, to your heart center. And you feel your heart blazing with violet fire. It feels magnificent as it expands within your heart. And the warmth continues to your throat. Your throat feels warm and comforted. And the blazing violet fire expands into your throat as well. And still the warmth travels further up your body to your brow, your forehead, the area above the bridge of your nose, and you see a blazing violet fire in your mind's eye. It is most beautiful, intense. And then at the very top of your head, your crown, the violet fire seems to erupt in magnificent glory, blazing upwards into the heavens. And you realize and you know that this transformative violet light has blessed every part of you. Your physical body, your non-physical bodies, your energetic centers. and have brought you into full alignment with Mother Earth and the universe itself, of which you are an inextricable part. You are part of all that is. All around you, sitting around this fire, which continues to blaze its violet flames. You know you are all one. You are one with all things, even down to the subatomic level of Mother Earth. Everything in and of the earth is part of you. There is no separation. And then you allow your light and the radiating warmth to expand and to fill the air and the space around you. And you know within your magnificent heart that all is well and all continues to be well. You are in a place of absolute certainty and love. This is your true nature. The violet flames have transformed you to a greater understanding of the truth of who you are. And very easily and gently, as you continue to enjoy this transformational experience, enjoying the quietude and the oneness with each other. In a few moments, I shall count down from 3 to 1, and then you'll hear a bell that I shall sound, and you'll be able to come back fully into the moment, feeling wonderfully relaxed and at ease, and fully energized with your violet flame. We'll begin with number 3, just gently bringing your awareness back. Becoming aware of your limbs, your arms and legs once again. And very easily and gently too, coming back a little more fully, breathing easily, feeling deeply grounded to Mother Earth. Knowing that these energies are ever with you, even beyond this time together. And very easily and gently, in your own time, when you're ready, 1, you'll be able to bring yourself back fully upon hearing the sound of the bell.